Good morning, friends. Today we are celebrating the World Homeopathy Day to mark the birth anniversary of our master Samuel Christian Friedrich Hahnemann. Dr. Hahnemann, who was born on 10th April 1755 and left for his heavenly abode on July 2nd, 1843. And even after his leaving his physical body, his philosophy, the message, the principles that he propounded during his lifetime is still being followed, rather in a more and more advanced way throughout the world. Being born in a small village of Germany and traveled to the Paris, and now it is over the entire, in every country, there are the homeopathic practitioners who are following the principle of Dr. Hahnemann. It is only the truth that on which the principle is based, which has made it to get and remain inactive and remain in operations throughout this century. We are living in this present era, and where we have more access to the homeopathy, where we have the more popularity for the homeopathy from the society, and as well as the patronage from the government. All over the world, every government is looking forward homeopathy to be the part of the system of the medicines. This is the greatest confidence provided on us. The people have the belief, government has the expectations that homeopathy will contribute to help the community to improve them and maintain the society health. The public health and the individual health are the prime factor for every government, whereas every individual has got the prime factor for their wellness and the healthy situation. And this is possible only when we follow the nature's law of yours. There are the many other systems following the principles, but our principles is quite different from them, and rather we can say it is a contrast. It is contrast, just opposite to the other principles. We are following the similar medicines, the single medicines, the simple medicines, and individual medicines. This is very important concept that we are important background that on which we have the strong footing. And homeopathy is known only because we are using the simplest form of the medicines, the single medicines and the similar medicines. And this is the principles which makes and individualize the system of medicines among all other system of medicines. If we are following this principle, we are a homeopath. If we are deviating from this principle or using the other methodology like the patent and other things, I think it is the deviations from the normal factor. They may not be considered as the development of the homeopathy. Rather, they may have some accessories or some other type of the homeopathy is being created. So, but survival of the homeopathy is possible only when it remains on its basic principle. Only when the basic principle, otherwise its individuality will be lost and there will be no sign for the homeopathy. So now it is the responsibility for the present situation. It is the responsibility for the present generation of the homeopath to be honest, to follow the mission of the homeopath, of the physicians, which Dr. Hahnemann has dreamt of. Only high and only principle is to follow the principle of system of the medicines on which he is trained. We are trained in homeopathy. We have to practice homeopathy. We have to live with homeopathy, and we have to know our limitations. We have to know the limitations. We have to know the regulations. We have to know our importance. And this only will make you to stand and survive among all the odds. He is the only success homeopath who had the confidence in prescribing a single medicine. You can just imagine how a small tiny globules can create a miracle in the patient's life, changes in the patient's life. Just imagine and compare it with the small, from a small seed, a big banyan tree can be developed and can grow up. And this is the potential energy of the homeopathy, which has got the kinetic effects on the patient's life. This is wonderful. This is unbelievable. Yet there are still the scientific explanations are controversial for these explanations. Yet the only thing is that it is surviving for the last 268 years. Last 268 years, there are some ups and downs. Still, the graph is going upward. There are the recognitions, there are the followers, there are the many people who are getting involved into this system of medicine. There are the entire types of the different are getting developed. Educational systems are growing up, research centers are growing up, pharmaceuticals companies are coming up. And why it is like that? Only because it has got some importance. So we have to be aware of our responsibility. And as an individual practitioners, we have the duty. We are bounded to safeguard the principle and homeopathy for its survival. Whatever we do, whatever we have the belief, but if we deviate from the principle of single medicines, principle of simillimum medicines, we are just diluting the principle of homeopathy. So friends, I am just want to get you reminded with the principles and the messages and the oath that you had undertaken, that you have gone through when you were given the degree. It is not important that the degree will be there. It is important that how much you are following and how much you are respecting the theme that is being given in your degree. It is the honor. It is only you have become the most honorable persons when you honor the principle of homeopathy. Besides, without homeopathy, we have got no individual. We are not nowhere. That's why every principle, every system of medicines, they are following their own principles. Why we should follow the others? We have to look into our own system of medicine. We try to develop it. We have to try. We can thrive only when we are within our system of the medicine. But if we copy or imitate the other system of medicine, definitely it is going to be the degenerations or dissolutions of the system of medicine. To help, and now it is the time to take an oath to not to contribute towards the development of homeopathy and safeguard it from getting dissolved or getting eradicated from the system, from the earth. Because future depends on your present behavior. Future depends on your behavior, and if your act is enough, that will create the history for the future generations. That they will remember you as the master for the homeopathy. So, friend, with these words, I only have the message for you to try to become a homeopath. Try to have the faith in the homeopathy, and with these words, I congratulate you. I wish you all a very happy Hahnemann's birthday, and be a follower of the Hahnemann, be a follower of the homeopathy, and be a follower of the homeopathic system of medicines. This is your only way that I want to convey. Thank you very much.